Good morning, Divine Online. Thank you for that part, me. I just saw that you came in. Shared out to some peoples this morning. How are you doing? It's been a I don't know what's going on. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Good morning. How are we doing this morning? Wow. Good morning, John B. How's it going this morning? We are getting started. Hey, Franklin. Good morning, man. How's it going? Thank you for liking the stream. We up early this morning. Gonna make that money. Gonna make that money. How you doing, Franklin? Yep, I understand. I appreciate you coming in, man. I appreciate you. And if you can come back later. Hey, and the Daily Heart Me. Hey. And if you can come back later and just stop in, give some likes. If you see no one's in here, you can share it out. I would greatly appreciate it. Woo! I am tired this morning. Grand Rising working. Okay, making it to the top. That's right. Oh man, thank you for sharing it out, man. I was just teasing. Hey, Jasper and Lola's mom, how's it going? Huh. Good morning, Jasper's mom. Thank you for being in here. And mother of two. That's a new one. Aha! Yeah, we following each other yesterday. Thank you so much for coming stopping by. Um, and the Daily Heart Me. Thank you both. Thank you both. I appreciate that. Oh, I need to get some music this morning. Sorry, guys. It's been 7 minutes and I still haven't played music. I haven't even shared it yet. But they also make it really difficult to share the stream from the desktop. It kind of sucks. But that's okay. We'll make it work, right? I appreciate y'all being here to help get us some traction in here. It's just so early. It's hard. It is hard to wake up. Oh man, the daily looks crazy. Crystal, thank you for coming in. How are we feeling this morning? Franklin, you are awesome, Fred. Blah blah. Armani, thank you for stopping by. Yes, sir. That is so true. It just takes some time. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing. They really be tripping. Because I have my coffee cup and I'm drinking in my coffee cup. Who knew? Oh well, he gonna be drinking coffee this morning. Thank you for liking up the stream. I appreciate you. I need to start getting up early so I can drink my coffee on without being on camera. That's crazy. I've been doing that for 2 weeks now, and I ain't never gotten no strikey. Oh well. Move you down, y'all. try and share it out. I just don't know how on this buddy. Thank y'all for being in here. We almost got to 1,000 likes from what it shows on my screen over there. Hey, we at 39 in our fan club. Let's see. That's 61 away from having 100. I think they. Thank you for the roses. I didn't see that. I think they unlock some stuff at that point. Don't they? I think they give you better notices and stuff. Dang. Good morning, guys. I'm waking up. Be looking at these charts. No, not bad.
If you want your first 1,000 followers stat.
Girl, why y'all always gotta open up talking? Okay. 5 and then the 15. Okay, profile. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that's gonna. I was trying to get to where I can share it, guys. Because it sucks that you can't from y'all. And I can't do it from my phone because I can't go to the live. Let me see if I can. Let me see what happens. Nothing. We gonna figure out how to do it. Where did my TikTok go? Bro, this thing is so slow. Oh my god. That'd take a year to send out. Hey, I'm live. Whatever. They come if they want to. Good morning. We're gonna be looking at the charts and seeing if we can make some money this morning. Let's see. Good day. Have a good day. I appreciate you. Hey, Paige. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being in here. I cannot believe it's already Thursday. Is it really Thursday? I don't believe that. Holy. It's crazy. Pull back to 529. I'm kind of waiting to see if this high will get taken first, because that's kind of what happened yesterday. An intermediate term high got broken, and then we were on that uptrend the rest of the day. So you just gotta wait for the trend to change. If it does, right now, break a whatever happen right here, and then it's coming back up again. It could, but I'd be watching that high, especially since it came up above this 15-minute imbalance in this shaded box. It's showing that it's wanting to be strong, so I wouldn't be looking for no pullback. Just yet. It could. But you just gotta be patient. I want to call you a man, but I don't know if you're a man. I'm sorry. Armani. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And just because of this summer trading, man, it is very bullish, and like it's been wanting to overlap itself a lot, and so that's why I'd want it to go take that high and then fake out people, and it looks like it's gonna fucking do that pretty quick this morning. Who knew? I was expecting it a little bit like closer to 8:30, but how you doing this morning? Oh, you can't even see the line I'm talking about. So it's that previous swing high right there. It doesn't have to take that right now, but that's what I'm like. That's what I want to see right now. You know what I mean? I like to talk out. And sorry I haven't been talking, man. It's been 20 minutes since I woke up and started the stream. Okay, so now that I've seen it do that and it react from it, maybe. Very. And it's a higher high to the right with just a wick. Give me a second, brother. This is processing. And also, I haven't even checked the news. I started with looking at the daily, and I'm like, oh shit, it's bullish today. Just by the first glance you get. So that always tells me to put my brakes on with that. Sorry, man, this just went right on the screen. I'm gonna check. Well, I guess you can look if you want to see the news. Oh, unemployment claims. That's in every Thursday. Cool. Like, I don't care who you are. That's pretty cool right there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm super proud of myself for labeling that out there, babe. YouTube, I need to check you out and see how you doing, babe. Where y'all at over here? Nothing. That's alright. That was a good call out. Good morning, Dominion. ¿Cómo está? We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds until we got a news release. We seen that pullback. I just called it out. Amanda's like, yeah, is there going to be a pullback? I said, well, until it takes that high. And literally 3 minutes ago, it took that high. And now it's showing a little bit more clarity that it's wanting to go in a direction. Just because it's taken a recent swing high. Now, in my mind of minds, it tells me, oh, there could be a change in the state of delivery. And it continues like it did yesterday. But at this moment, you just gotta sit on your hands and wait. And seeing this kind of rebalance, taking out that previous swing high, that's an immediate rebalance. We're in the first 30 seconds. I'm gonna see it go down to 75 pretty quick. And if not, we're gonna be sitting for a second. Dominion, thank you for being in here, man. Good morning. Good morning, Dominion. Live, laugh, love. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Yes. I don't know. Let me see if you meant to know. I cannot tell. I cannot tell. I see feet holding. Good morning. Hey Mood, how's it going? We've got a news release in 1.5 minutes, guys. 1.5 minutes, you get to see this crazy market do crazy market things. Good morning, Mood. I appreciate you coming in and saying good morning. That's awesome. Coffee. Okay, money. Common. How you doing? Yes, see the love. What's this all about? I've never seen. You've never seen this? Oh, well, cool. I'm glad you're getting to see. I'll make it a little bit easier on your eyes. Give me 1 second. That way you see just one chart. Now this is a 1 minute, so that means every single one of these colors. Sorry, I'm back, guys. Each one of these candles, not colors, they're different colors, is what I'm trying to say. The green candles are going up, the black candles are going down. Usually, when you get a first chart, this black candle would be red, but I like the color black. It's easy on the eyes, it doesn't make me think, oh, like red is an angry color. So I changed this one for them. Just, oh, okay, there's your news release, guys. Did you see how quick that was? So 8:30 New York time is always a super duper dumb time, is what I'm going to call. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait, mood. Sorry. So 8:30 is a very volatile time. It's where news releases, the news embargo releases. Oh, is that Imani? Thank you for coming in, boo boo. I appreciate you for that daily heart and coffee. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to flip this guy around. Good morning, guys. I turned off my light and everything because I was like, I'm gonna just chill for a second. So that news release happens, and it just introduces a lot of volatility. What it was today was unemployment. Unemployment claims are basically what gears up the economy. They think. They use it as a measuring stick for how the economy's doing. Is it really? Not necessarily, but if there's more jobs in the market, then that means that companies don't have as many employees. If there's a lot of unemployed folks, then that means that they're not getting money and or spending money. So it's an important release. Good morning, guys. I appreciate y'all being in here. And so basically, this is futures trading with candlesticks, charts, and whatnot. Similar to stocks, it actually is stocks. So M&Q is NASDAQ. The only difference between the two is that stocks you can hold on forever, right? So the difference between stocks and futures is stocks you hold forever. Futures is a contract, and contracts expire. With that, there's more leverage with futures. So your dollar is basically doubled. So by every point, you increase your return or loss by 2. So you put in, well, basically it's every point is $2. That's how I'd say it. How much is the minimum that can be invested? So the minimum that can be invested, and if it's a very retail, is $100 for futures contract. NinjaTrader is one that you only have to put in 100 for one contract. And then that increases. So if the price moved 100 points, you can make $200 on that. Like this move right here that just happened. Let's say you were somehow able to get that bottom tick price right there to this highest tick price. That's 38 and a quarter. What is that? $80. So I mean, granted, that doesn't sound like much, but that's just one contract, right? So it just doubles. So there's 38 and a quarter of a move. Each one of those points is $2. I'm here listening and tapping away while I drink my coffee. Yeah, I got a strike this morning already for drinking my coffee on the freaking camera, so I'm not in a good mood, if you can't tell. It's going on to the price bar. That's what we're going to look at. Bam. Oh my gosh, so it actually said something that's interested. Oh, it just popped up on my desktop, and it was like, we can't recommend you for the FYP. And that's all it's been doing, because I drank a sip of my coffee. Literally. Isn't that, it's it's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. Hey, Tequila, I didn't see you coming here. And Crystal, I'm sorry, guys. I'm waking up this morning. It's been a slow day for Cody. So I appreciate y'all being in here. And Dominion, I hope I answered your question a little bit. It is definitely trading. So and this morning we're looking at NASDAQ. I only trade the NASDAQ. I stick to one instrument. And I'm perfecting my skills on this instrument and how it operates. NASDAQ is the most volatile futures instrument, which means that it can overlap like it did just right here. So you notice these lows got took right here. So anyone long and trailed their stop loss got knocked out of the marketplace right here. And so now in my eye of eyes is the market maker. It's going to take it back up to all-time highs today, guys. I mean, everybody and their mama wants the price to go down because it's just been ramping up and up and up. And at the end of the day, the market's going to do market things. And with the president that we have in office, he's really pushing for a great economy. So in my eyes of eyes is that the market's just going to continue uprising. And we had a change in state of delivery right here. I know it's just by a wick, but I'm still looking at this could be a potential seek and destroy day, which means we keep on getting highs taken. Is that we keep on getting lows taken, immediately reversing, hitting this high. And now we could literally come back down. And if it does that, guys, I'm off the charts for today. That's an environment I do not participate in, okay? And you shouldn't either. And it's looking like that is going to be the case just because of this right here. But I have to sit on my hands. It's a very volatile time. After a news release, I give it about 15 minutes to get through the seek and destroy stuff. But you just have to wait, right? I appreciate y'all liking out the stream and sharing it out. It really helps. Imani, thank you for the Go Populars. And Carmen, thank you for the heart puffs. And Imani for your daily heart me. Dominion for the rose. How sweet. I think I got everybody. Thank y'all for being here today. I appreciate you. Tequila, how are we doing? And Crystal. Crystal, where are you from? Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And it will be freezing, but I notice and I'll just stop talking at that point, and then I come back in whenever the video unfreezes. We are live on YouTube as well. YouTube has a little bit more screen. It's a little bit more easier to look at on the red platform, but it is what it is. Oh, I need to reset my timer. I don't believe I'm gonna go for the whole long 4 hours again today, guys. That was a little much. See, I'm so impatient. I'd have a hard time sitting and making sure the market is in my favor. Right. Which actually that's good, because at the end of the day, Carmen, if you could literally get the vibe of, okay, I place my order and I have a stop and I have a profit in the marketplace, I can't not look at it. I have to be in front of it. But you would probably be able to just go, okay, I'm up, I'm done, I placed my order, bye. Miss Admin, thank you for coming in, Shug. What time is it? 7:40 my time. That's 8:40. I think I'm only gonna do, I don't know, I'll do market open, I believe, on camera. Good morning, I appreciate you coming in. By the way, I love, sorry, I had to wait for my signal to come back. By the way, Miss Admin, I love all the videos that you've been posting. I'm trying to get through them, but I don't want to swipe through. You know, I like to watch all the way through, okay? But I love them. They're cute as heck. Y'all, if you haven't given love to Miss Admin, I'm going to put her up on the... cancel. I'm going to put her up on the pin. Y'all go follow her. She's such a sweetie, and I love what she's doing over here. Miss Admin, thank you for the level up. Sports and your daily heartbeat. I appreciate you. Alright, guys, I see the message still about the freezing. Is it bad? Good morning. Is it still bad, guys? My air conditioner just shut off, so maybe, I don't know if that interferes, you know. Okay, good deal. Thank you, Imani, for the answer for me. Absolutely. Miss Admin, I saw your, I don't know if that's a backup account, but the boss lady. For your boss lady account, I remember, like, I was saying, yeah, that's what your name needs to be. And here, I see it, and I'm like, oh, she did it. She did it. Okay, so another thing that I'm seeing, guys, is see how back and forth it is after it made that mass casualty. This is another environment where it's called consolidation. Now, consolidation has a breakout. There has to be a breakout on either side, right? Which means it's either going to run from one direction or run to the other direction. I would rather it go up, right? Like that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. But because we're in the summer, because there was a huge news release, I'm looking at it being cautious. I'm looking to be cautious because if it comes down and shows that it's going to take out this low, oof. But so far it's looking good to go continuation up to this blue shaded box, but I don't know yet. It could go either way. It could go either way. I need to change. I'm being called Adam. I know. I think I used to call you Miss Adam. Alright, Carmen. Oh, she already gone. Oh, y'all see this? It's looking like it's going to be a rough one today. On a Thursday of all the days. Let's see. Unemployment claims. I'm going to show or check out how did we do. How are we doing with unemployment? Oh, no. Okay, so unemployment has gone up. Okay, non-farm oh shit, I didn't know that we were doing non-farm stuff. Okay, so this takes me completely out of the market. We are at 2.4%. That's a big increase in the productivity. Okay. So, oh, I'm acting like y'all can see it. My bird. My bird. I need to change. I'm being called. Yes. Yeah, I like the new Miss Boss. It could be Boss Lady, because I love Chit. I don't know if y'all seen the Do It Lady. Do It Lady. Hey Tequila, thank you for sharing it out. That really helps us out. Really helps us out. Get some peoples in here and tells the algo, hey, this guy's cool. Like he's giving some pretty good information. I feel calm about it. Definitely not financial advice, guys. If anything, I try to avoid you making a trade. Because at the end of the day, you can always find the perfect trade later. You can always find the perfect trade later. Haven, thank you. Heaven, sorry. I always say that backwards. My dyslexic brain. Good morning, Shug. Thank you for liking the stream and being here for us. I know, I'm gonna get it right. It's just early, growth. It's early. I've been on the tiki-talkie way too much, y'all. I can't tell y'all how many. I mean, actually, it's like close to almost 20 hours a day, guys. It's kind of ridiculous. Let me look at my average. It is It's concerning, but I love it. I love it. Let me look. Um, Screen time. Whew. Yeah. So far, from August 3rd to now, 70 hours. That's pretty intense. That's too much. Let me see. I am doing good. How are you doing? Oh, hey, by Faith. I just now saw you come in. How are you doing, Faith? Exactly. Exactly. You gotta be, and thank you for the Go Populars. Um, yeah. I mean, if at the end of the day, y'all, you see me on your page. Um, I take it as a full time job. So I be going into your stuff and looking and liking. You know what I mean? So, doing great. Dropping my daughter off to school. Aww. Is it? Well, no, it's Thursday. It wouldn't be the first day of school. Well, that's cute. Oh, I saw that you were live, and you went live right on whenever I went live. Um, I think I messaged you. I don't remember. This morning was kind of getting rough. I come onto the camera, and the first thing I do is take a sip of my coffee, and I get a ding as soon as I sip my coffee, and I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Like that's the last. That was the last thing I wanted. Sorry, I had to pause. My internet's been funky. Oh, I have my phone Wi-Fi on. That's why I need to turn that off. That way I get more data over here. It's just a lot, guys. For data, and I have Starlink, and so um, Starlink. If there's a bird that flies in front of the camera, I mean the satellite that I have, it takes that internet out quick. But we're making it work. I'll tell you, with the data that comes in from these charts, I mean, it's a constant, guys. So it really is a lot. Being that I'm streaming on 2 platforms and having this data, I can't play music on it as well. So school is weird now. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. How is a Thursday the first day of school? That is so weird. Like, what's the point? Well, I guess you get your first day is always kind of crappy anyway. Like, you know what I mean? As far as the teacher telling the rules and the guidelines and all of that. And just so y'all know, I was a teacher, so. Oh, thank you for the club cheers, Faithy, and the Go Popular. Oh, Yoda in the house. Yoda came in. He's gone now. But anyway, thank you for liking the live. So, that is, I get it. It's like the first 2 days of school is already crazy anyway. So then you can really buckle down and repeat a little bit on Monday, but get started as a teacher. I kind of love that. Tomorrow she will be in a full class. Oh, I love that. Oh, Wednesday was the first day. Okay. But she is Head Start, so yesterday for Head Start was only boys and today is only girls. Huh. Well, that's smart how they do that. Because, it sets the expectation right off the bat. You know what I mean? Like, hey girls, this is where we go for gym. Or, well, I guess you said pre-K? Is that what it was? Let me see. Head Start. Oh. So that's babies. This is a baby. Team nurse, hey. Is Imani a nurse? I didn't know that. Well, that is precious, Heaven. I love it. I love it. What time is it? 7:50 my time. So we are inside of what I call a macro, or not what I call, what it is called, a macro. So I expect price to move, and if it doesn't move, it tells me even more I don't want to be in this market. You're fine, Miss Admin. I appreciate you having me in the background. Hopefully you can hear my music and it's chill for you. I'm playing it from my phone because my internet is just not strong enough to do all of the data from the charts and 2 live streams. So I cannot do music from my actual computer, but yes. Alright guys, I'm gonna make one more cup of coffee. I shall return. Hey, we got to 1,150 followers. I see that. Alright. Got that first cup of coffee out of the way. Feeling way better. Oh. Yes, ma'am. I hope everyone has an amazing day. My son is... Oh, bless it. She had to go get that sun. Precious, precious. How are we doing today, guys? I appreciate y'all liking out the stream. It really helps. Does it show what ranking Cody is this morning? Let me check it out. Did I ever level up yesterday? I want to say I almost did. Yeah, it doesn't show me on this. Let me see. Good morning, Diamond. How are you? Thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. How are you doing this morning? Woo! And some of these players on here just be getting in millions of points. That's crazy. It's okay, just stopping by to show some support. I appreciate the support. Let's see. Let's pin you up there so we can get you some new friends. Pin, pin, pin. Boom. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see, Diamond Art is just a little chaos with some sparkle. Diamond Art? You're gonna have to open your profile. Not on this screen though. Sorry. I don't know why it did that. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you coming by, sis. I love... Oh, my coffee's making. I love your content. I love your content. Oh, thank you, Miss Admin. I appreciate you letting me know that you got Diamond. I love Diamond's profile, guys. You should see it. She does, or they do, sorry. They do, I don't know what you call that. What do you call that, Diamond? Good. I love that we're making connections, guys. Miss Admin is amazing. She is amazing, and she is a true engager, guys. And she has almost 10K followers. Yes. Let me see where she is this morning. Oh, 5K. My bad. We getting her to 10K, though. She should already have 10K, let me tell you. She is a true engager, and she is in it with everybody. I don't see how she does it with all them people she follows, but she does. Not to mention, she's a boss lady. Okay? she working. Double time, y'all. Double time. So it's diamond art. That's literal diamonds. Oh, my bad. Oh my gosh, now I zoomed in and I can see. Holy cow. That is beautiful. Diamond, can I share? Can I share it on my screen? Because that is beautiful, Diamond. I'm embarrassed that I didn't know that that was diamonds. I really thought it was like stitching. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Okay, good. Look at this, guys. Oh, you probably can't tell, but that is all little diamonds. Like, tell from my screen anyway. Isn't that cool? Now, I cannot play it, but I can, well, you're in the chat, so it is 2 minutes, basically, until we got a new hour, which is the hour that opens up the market, so we'll see if we got anything. Oh, look at that. Did y'all peep that we got a new follower down here? We had 1151. We had 1151. Absolutely. That's what we're here for, babes. We are here to help each other. We're trying to push our content out there to get it through the algorithm so we can get on that what page? FYP. And by the way, just to let you know, I appreciate any FYPs that may be dropped in the comments or on the chat. So whenever we do that, it just helps the algorithm catch us on the right side. I don't believe that they will do it today for me, unfortunately, because I did get a strike for drinking a sip of coffee. But it is what it is. Miss Admin, thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate you so much. Yes. That's definitely one thing I want to be pushing more, is people to be sharing it out. Okay, I should be back. Oh, alright, so let me dig into this chart a little bit. Oh man, that is... Nope. No inefficiency. And you can see from that low is 601.75, and this high is 61.75. That's perfect. No inefficiency right there. TikTok. I know, and I'm just trying to learn all the little rules. But I've done it before. Like this whole, I guess I've done it for 2 weeks tomorrow, and every morning I drink my coffee. I have done it every morning, and so I'm like, why this morning? Why y'all playing games this morning with Cody? But I guess, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we'll make it work, babes. It did kind of affect me this morning, but hey, I am getting out of it. We're etch-a-sketching my brain. Etch-a-sketch it. And we're coming back. We're coming back. We're not going to allow that to affect us. And we'll just be a part of it. We'll make sure that we follow those rules. And tomorrow I do not do that. That's right. You got to grind, babe. You got to grind. No one else is going to do it for you, right? Not another person, and you can't rely on nobody else to do it for you. You can have emotional support, Like, that's what I love to do for people. I love to be that emotional support. But as soon as I see that you don't want to do something, I'm going to support that. You know what I mean? But you got to do it yourself. Brittany, good morning, mamas. How we doing? How are we doing this morning? Thank you for your heart, me. I appreciate it. Hey, Bob Q's in the house. Let's see. We're back in the grind. Good morning. That's why y'all see me duck my head down or away. I'm having my water. See, I didn't know that. I guess I need to get a straw because that's why I turned the camera around to the price. This is price for each candle that my mouse is on. So it should update a lot, right? So I think that's good enough until I get my second cup. Oh, speaking of, it is overfilling. Uh-oh. I love when my cup be overfilling. I accept it. I accept my cup to be overfilling, baby. I accept an overfilled cup. I just need some napkins. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll get back on the chatty. Oh. Okay. Ooh, I am making a mess with this coffee on my desk. Alright. How are we doing this morning? Yeah, I was thinking I need to get a straw. That way I can, like, sip on my coffee on the side. Because trying to sip hot coffee and lean, I'd probably spill it everywhere. I am a mess, guys. I'm a mess. Let's see. Doing good. Just cleaning my house. Good. That's what I did yesterday, Tequila. I'm gonna flip the camera around because I don't like not talking to y'all. So yesterday I went live on my personal account and just for the first time. What I did, what I did was I clicked on the link in my the post that I made yesterday for the go live. I just did it on my personal account and went live for the first time on that, and I was just cleaning up my space. I cleaned it up, and you wouldn't believe it, so many people were in and out of that. I'm like, you're supposed to be restricted from your FYP on the first live, but it was not. Like, there were people all up in there. I'll stop when I get in trouble. Girl, day out. Well, I don't know. I'm on the desktop, right? And I don't know if it's more I guess it's more sensitive. But they got me this morning. But yeah, Tequila, I cleaned up my house yesterday and went live, and I said, screw it. I've seen people do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. That is exactly what I'm wanting to see. I want to see this continue up to that box and these highs. So that's good, guys. Oh, you can't even see that high. Whoop. These two highs right here, I'll go ahead and label them with the trend. This is an intermediate term high, and it's doing exactly what it did yesterday, guys, where as far as created an intermediate term high, took it. It's just that moment right there is not what you want to see. I don't like that it knocked out that liquidity, but okay, doing good, just clean house, I drink my own love. That's how they be in my lives. They be watching. And I don't know if it like takes a fragment away. I hope it doesn't. Just because it's like, I've been working hard to get these fraggies, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you taking my stuff away because I drank some coffee. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Was it in the comments or was it up top? It wasn't in the comments. It was on my display. So it opened up a whole window on my actual, because I'm on TikTok Live Studio for desktop, and so it popped up as a window on my actual screen. And it said, and it was, we cannot recommend your page, da 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 da. So that's a pretty much strike for sure, but I hope it, I don't know. I'm not I'm already over it at this point. If it's a strike, it's a strike. You know what I mean? So this is intermediate high, another one, and another one, and another one taken. So give me 1 second. I want to keep this one here. We're getting popped in and out, guys. I'm so sorry about the connectivity this morning. It's a pretty day. Not a cloud in sight. Oh my gosh, my neighbor. That's my best friend right there. How funny. Her husband was outside. I was gonna go, Charles, what are you doing? Alright. Yeah, so it had to interrupt my live and tell me that I was doing something wrong again, but we're learning. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. It's almost Friday. So, tomorrow, what are the night? I don't know yet, y'all. I'm crazy. So, I'm going to Florida. I don't know. I was just thinking the weather did look kind of bad. I really want to go to Florida, guys. I really want to go to Florida. I've never been, and I just did it. See, no, I can't. Dang it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna just keep the camera on the price, okay? I'm in D2! Yes! Okay, that's where I wanted to be today, and or by yesterday, you know what I mean? Wow. Okay. Sorry, guys. I did not mean to do that on the camera. Kahari. How you doing this morning? Thank you for your daily I'm sorry, I was just sipping coffee. Thank you for your daily heart, me shug. Good morning. I know. Oh. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Sorry, my internet is just crazy today. Thank you so much, Miss Admin. I'm gonna pin you up again, babe. Thank you, and for letting me know about that. That's amazing. It is going great this morning. Just chilling with the market, watching it do market crap. It did start a little rough this morning because I took a sip of my coffee, and it told me that I cannot do that. It gave me a little strikey. So I was a little upset about that this morning, but we're working it out. We're making it through. Let me check my angle on what it looks like on the mobile. Does it look fine to y'all? Nope, it does not. There we go. Sorry, guys. Just want to make sure it looks good for you. Okay. I'm going to put you down a little bit right there. Perfect. Does it look good on y'all's end? Yeah, I know, but I've done it for so long, I thought that was a myth, and here we are today. They said, girl, what are you doing? Why are you sipping? Get connected to you. Good, make those connections. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for putting that in the chat that we're connecting. I love this space, guys. I love it. Right, they don't know what's in the cup. Exactly, I get it. Right. They probably need some coffee. That's what the issue is, right? Said they jealous. You know what? I needed this coffee this morning. I woke up and was like, oh, I can sleep in a little bit, and then I overslept. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. So we are getting some good traction, I think, to the upside, that blue shaded box that I was talking about. I just really am not trusting the market anymore, guys. I mean, I see where the draw is. I'm not trusting that it's gonna not come down here. I don't know why. And I trust my gut. You always want to trust your gut, even if you're wrong. I learn from my wrongs. You know what I mean? Let's see. I've been doing late lives. I don't know why. I saw that. And I was in your live, and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna get off and go to Amani's live," and then I saw that y'all co-hosted, and I moved over to her live, and she was literally getting off, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check somebody else because everybody's getting off, and then I see y'all co-hosting, I'm like, oh man, y'all gonna be up late. Right, it is a lot of market manipulation, and that's why I'm like, no, babe, I can't. I don't want to be on the wrong side today. Like, that would just mess up my brain. You know what I mean? And it's okay. Sorry, guys. My computer is tripping. Am I back? Can you hear me, guys? I don't know what the heck just happened. My computer literally just shut off. Okay, you can hear me, but you can't see me. I don't know what the heck just happened. Like, my literal screen just went to where I needed to log in again for my computer. Like, every screen went black. So let me log out of my NinjaTrader because I don't like this. And I don't understand what is going on. So you can hear me. I can see y'all liking the stream. Hey Kristen, I appreciate you being here. I'm just trying to get my stream right. We're gonna try and log in one more time and see if it does anything. Thank you for letting me know, Brittany. I appreciate that comment. Let me know that you can hear me. I do not know what happened. I do not understand. Okay. Okay, can you guys see my charts? Kari, thank you for that daily heart me. I appreciate that. From earlier, I don't know if I caught you. Okay, good deal, good deal, good deal. Alright, let's see if this manipulation is going to continue. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am not logged in to data. Let me get some data on these charts. I was going to say, like, that's already happened. There we go. Okay. Yep. Yep, exactly what I was expecting. That it's wanting to grind higher, but then just smash down. Ugh. I mean, you can make money off of that. That's just not my forte. You know what I mean? I gotta take my kids to school. If you are still on, I will come back. All right, babe. Drive safe. Drive safe out there in this cold, cruel world. Okay, guys. So Um, let's see. We're gonna break down a concept for you. I'm gonna go to midnight. I'm gonna be on a 1 minute candle, and we're gonna go find midnight. Now this is New York midnight, not my midnight, so it may confuse you that on my charts it shows one time, and this time down here, I don't even know if y'all can see my time, but what we're gonna do here is label the trading range from from midnight to that 30-minute window. So what I do is I take a Fibonacci retracement from the highest high of that point to the low of that point. Okay. Now what I do with this, I double click, load a template, and this is going to be extensions. So what this okay, there we go. What this tells me is where price can gravitate towards. It doesn't mean that it has to, right? But it's usually a typical draw on where liquidity is. And do you see what happens? Isn't that just magical? So we're pushed up from this midnight. We had manipulation to the downside, and then continued to work up from London, pretty much London open, till where we are now. It's just been grinding up, and all that took was going from midnight 30-minute range right here, put an extension on it, accept that manipulation's there, and then get apart to that 10 standard deviations of this trading range. That's pretty good. It hit it perfectly to a tick. Let me see on to the right. Excuse me. Perfectly. I mean, it couldn't be any more perfect. I love that. Do you see how that works? So we came up to that one, it says 1100, but that's 10 standard deviations of the 30-minute range of midnight. So midnight's high to low. This is showing extensions from that range. And it came up perfectly. That doesn't mean that it won't make another higher high, but now my brain is saying, if it's advantageous for them to go run against something, it's probably to run up again on this. And look at that. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it is a little bullish. You're welcome, Kari. You're already out. Okay. Yeah. We have 10 minutes until the New York Open. So what I was thinking is maybe I should get off of the stream and then back on, and maybe they lift the restrictions. But that's so silly to me. Is that silly to y'all? It feels a little silly to me. That's what a live host did twice yesterday. She ended and then got back on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like I like that I've stayed consistent with these lives, but at the end of the day, I don't believe that they're going to recommend anything, and so it's like to the outside world, you know what I mean? Other than my besties here, I feel like I do need to in and out it, but it says that I've been an hour and 17 minutes. I'm thinking. Yeah, because I haven't seen many people enter in from it, so they really are restricting it. What do you say? What would you do, Brittany? By the way, Brittany, just looked at your profile. So the GQ thing, I've been getting opinions because I'm debating on whether I do that. If I noticed it was not getting traction, I'd end it. Okay. Before I do, how? Excuse me. How are you? What are your thoughts on GQ? And or having being in? Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. How do you feel about being in a? I don't know what it's called. Agency. That took way too long for my brain to process. What are your thoughts on agency? Because I know that I have a one friend on here who is currently in the process of leaving her agency, and so I just wanted to see what your opinions are. I feel like for me, I could use a lot of help as far as like the little I can't drink coffee on the screen. You know what I mean? And so like those kind of rules and things like that, I would love to be able to see. And get help and just talk one-on-one with someone. I'm a talker, you know what I mean, and I make friends anywhere. The training is nice. I'm slacking on it. It took a while to get info, but they do protect you. Yeah, and see, that's what makes me nervous because I believe that was my 4th strike, and I think that's why it's so restricted right now. That's interesting. So if you get a VIO and appeal it, they'll go to bat for you. Okay. And see, that's what I did. I said appeal. And then and then I go on and make the same mistake. 5 minutes later, and I'm like, dang it, turning the camera around. Speaking of, this camera isn't even camera-ing. Let me see why it's not. Okay, it just didn't even turn on a camera. That's what's up. There we go. Okay, so if you get a... Okay, yeah. Well, guys, I think that I'm going to just go ahead and end and then re-up. Especially since this is the most traction time when I usually get people, because it's New York Open. So I appreciate y'all being in here. If you want, you don't have to come to the next open. You don't have to come to the next one, but I would appreciate it. I'll be live here in 1 second. Good morning. How are we doing this morning? We got New York open in less than 5 minutes. We are chilling. We are waiting for the market to show its hand, guys. We are watching the market. We're seeing that we could be in a condition of seek and destroy. That's what I saw with the news embargo lift at 8:30. So we took this swing low, closed the body up here. That gives me bullish hints. It's been high resistance, so I do expect a retracement, at least to these equal lows. Ultimate target would be relative equal high since we had a change in character here. But we have to sit on our hands because I did get linked into that seek and destroy environment. So whenever we're in a seek and destroy environment, it's overlapping price action, meaning the previous swing low and high will get run. Well, it did that literally in one candle. Okay, so that's a highly volatile 40 plus point candle. Whenever you have a moment like that, it is a little bit, you need to put yourself on a pause. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we're documenting our experience as a trader, watching how the market can be highly manipulated, right? We are right on the open, so we're going to sit on our hands and wait for true direction. We never enter in on the first minute, last minute of a 5-minute candle, and so we're getting that box checked here, where we do not engage. Okay, so we have to sit on our hands. I can see you. Thank you for being in the chat, guys. I appreciate you tapping out the screen, tapping out the screen. That helps me out. Oopsie, oopsie. I need to change that. We'll change it here in a second. Good morning, guys. So we are looking at the NASDAQ 100. It is 100 stocks that are combined together to be one. And that one stock is called NASDAQ. Sorry, guys. I'm checking to see if my friend is coming out of his house. Nope. He is not. How are we doing this morning, guys? We are chilling like a villain. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so it's not going to restart the countdown, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Good morning! How are you doing, Ashley? I was trying to reset the timer to 30 minutes. We restarted our live because we got a strike this morning, babe. I don't know if you were in my other live. But I just said, I'm going to get off and get back on. How are we doing this morning? Thank you for the daily heart, me sweetheart. I appreciate you. If you don't mind tapping that screen and sharing it out. I am figuring out a process on how I can personally share it out. Unfortunately, I can't. I think what I'm going to do is get my personal account and tag all my besties on it and go from there, you know what I mean? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to lock in on something here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ashley. Let's see. That was a quick rebalance. I do expect that low to get rammed. And that really takes us out of what I wanted, to be honest. Oh, there you go. Okay. Woof. Okay, maybe it isn't seek and destroy. We got these relative equal lows, like I was saying. I do want to see these taken. I don't want to see this, but I really expected it was just going to four to the floor on it. We got an immediate rebalance again. Rebalanced this inefficiency. Let's scooch you over to a P, M, and yep, we left the upper quadrant untapped. Rebalance back into this. Oh, you're on and out. What time? Ashley, what time are we on live? Shantae, I almost did it. I almost said your name wrong. Thank you for liking the stream. Okay, so that's 8:30 my time, Ashley. So I'm gonna start. You are gonna be the first person, Ashley. I want you to feel special. Oh, look at that. It's going up to that blue shaded box that I was looking for. Now, when it gets up there in these relative equal highs that I have labeled, that would be target. So if I'm targeting that, that means that it's probably going to reverse after it hits that, or depending on how it does, like if it closes a big fat body up there, then I appreciate you, Shantae. Let me get y'all's names. Shantae, have you gone? Thank you for the FYP. Shantae, have you gone live yet? I want to know. I definitely want to know, babe. I am a huge supporter. I am here for all of us. I make this my full-time job, and so what that means is I am a true supporter, and I really lock in with the people that lock in with me, and I hold myself accountable to that. I'm trying to find a good page. Oh, okay, Ashley. Going at 12, not yet, going at 12:30. Okay, I got you. So you'll be first. Y'all, I cleaned up my office yesterday, and everything is just everywhere, you know? Okay, TikTok. I'm gonna put Ashley first, because just, that's where I was. Ashley. You said 9:30 Eastern time, so I'm gonna put 8:30. I'm gonna put my time. And is that every day? I try to set a schedule of every time, you know, like coming in at, oh, I just saw my camera. That is, woof, woofy, woof, woof. Ugh. 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 Oh, I'm gonna be there, Shantae, for sure. But oh my goodness, babes. Let's see. I try to get on at night after everyone goes to bed. So it just dropped really, really fast. And so that to me just, it's manipulation. And so manipulation is just a big oof. Oh, you ready to learn? Okay. So today what I usually do is just break down ICT concepts in real time for people. So Inner Circle Trader is ICT. He is a free resource to train you on how to trade. Now, it is advanced. I will tell you that, Shantae. But it is a free resource. I look at it. I looked at it as I am taking a college class, and I took it very, very serious. I would flip my camera around, but I am. I have a notebook, and actually multiple notebooks of notes based off of the information that he provides for free. It is not necessarily beginner friendly. However, yay, connect in the chat, guys. I love it. And so it is a free resource. It is advanced, but if you take the time to really dig into it, it kind of opens up the door for you. What I do here is basically break down how I use and I interpret his information. Okay. Like today, we're looking for the first presented fair value gap. Which, again, if you are new, that's probably a lot of information. A fair value gap, well, since the market's kind of just been dirty, I will find you a fair value gap. So, this one right here. I don't know if it can see. No, you cannot see it. Cool. Give me 1 second. Let me scoosh this guy over. This candle right here. You may or may not be able to see it, but this candle is a fair value gap. Okay? A fair value gap basically means that there is only one direction in the market. Give me 1 second. Can you scoosh you over? And so basically, it showed that it was very, very extended, right? Like we are in one direction. This is a big push. We had manipulation on the downside, and then we left an inefficiency here. Once this candle printed and came down and retraded, it left a gap. And it's called a fair value gap because price was only offered in one direction, and that's buy side delivery. So we label this as buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. It's inefficient in sell side, so that means it's fair for price to come dip back into it and receive a discount. It does, and it works and spends some time in this area, right? And even came back down below it. But if you notice here, it's starting to expand to the upside. I believe my chart is frozen. That's cool. Give me 1 second. Let me load up my charts again. There we go. Okay. Should be back and running. So, yeah. There it is. We're going up to these relative equal highs and that blue shaded box. I do believe we have our first presented fair value gap over here. Yes, we do. So, we'll label that really quick. We'll put this out for the 17th, and we will put our template for first presented fair value gap, FVG. We'll label it, what is today? 8/7. Oop. First presented fair value gap. Apply. Okay. Now we've run those relative equal highs. Now I want to see what I was talking about. How do the bodies respect that over here? Did we wick it, and are we going to do what it's doing right now and replant ourselves down? Good girl. Get you some coffee. Again, thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate the support. So we look at a higher time frame. I like a 15-minute to find where are we reaching for. We're at highs of highs, right? Like all-time high is this red line. We are very close to it. If you were here with me earlier in the stream, you heard me talk about today could be a real pusher to that new all-time high. I need to check out my YouTube again. Give me 1 second and see if anyone's over there. Oh, she frozen. Oh well. But thank you for continuing to like the stream, sweetheart. I appreciate you. And so what I'm looking at is that we are very extended, right? And we're very close to that all-time high. Whenever you're in an environment that is continuing to make higher highs, it's confirmation of an uptrend. So whenever you have a confirmation of an uptrend, it guides our mind. See, this is what happened yesterday. We had this high created. We came down, made relatively equal lows, and left that. And at New York Open, we took that high. That changed the character. Ba-bam. That's exactly what's happening today. That is the exact same thing that happened today. So we created these relative equal lows. After making this high, we created relative equal lows, smashed through this high, and we haven't returned to it. So that, in my mind, is a confirmed. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping by and liking the stream. I appreciate that, bud. So to me, that's a confirmed uptrend. But at the end of the day, I must sit on my hands. I already felt uncomfortable with the seek and destroy environment that is presented this morning. And there you go. Bam. Breaking down on that 1 minute immediately changes up that character. So we're back into that first percentage, and it can be sold off 100% and come back for that 830 low, which is pretty. We came for that high. That's pre-market high and session high. Hello. And reversing on it. So we're looking for, let's see, swing high, broken, and created this huge inefficiency right here. So I'm going to label that out just for myself. Boop. Good. I'm doing great. I am doing great. Just been chilling this morning. Like I was saying, I noted the seek and destroy environment from the 8:30 open, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to sit in this consolidation. I want it to work its kinks out. That's a lot going on in this box. But yes, sir, we are doing good this morning. I started off a second stream. My first stream was not. I took a sip of coffee, and who knew I would get dinged for that. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Oofa. So, while I have you, Rob, I still haven't checked out. Well, actually, I got the first video pulled up. Excuse me. It's 7 o'clock your time, of course. Everybody's gonna be drinking coffee. Right. Exactly. I'm definitely gonna be drinking coffee. But Rob, I was looking at the market maker thing, and that's a huge concept that I actually build off of like the liquidity sweeps and things. What is happening? Rob, thank you for the confetti, man. I appreciate that. That's your first gift? Brother, I appreciate you. That is awesome. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can pin that. Oh my gosh. Your first gift on here. I appreciate you, bud. Like, that is awesome. And you're from Houston. We need to meet up. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm a friendly person. I love to make friends. That's why I'm here. Um, and since you're so close, that's pretty awesome. And I love how you trade, man. Hey, Shantae, she's back. Thank you so much for coming back in. So you're seeing the other side of that seek and destroy that I was talking about. Um, it came for the low. It came for the low. Um, and that would have been a really good entrance. I was looking at this volume imbalance. I don't know if you saw my mouse. I was looking at this volume imbalance thinking, yeah, that could be a real good short. I doubt it's going to touch the first presented fair value gap, and look at it. It didn't. That shows proof right there of really heavy market, especially whenever you have a low right here with just such a wick that came down to a previous low. For me, they're going to want to run against this news release. Yes, sir, not too far in Houston. Yeah, I'm in Tyler, so it really isn't that far. And I'm going to tell you what, Rob, if y'all have seen one of my recent posts, thank you, Shantae, for that rose. Oh, she's not even in here. So, one of my recent posts, or reposts, I guess, one of my friends that I've met on here, she is such a sweetheart, and she lives in Florida, and I'm going to visit her. I'm going to go meet her. She's going to be the first person that I meet off of TikTok. I've never been to Florida, and so I'm going to drive myself to Florida at some point this month and go meet her, make some content, you know what I mean? And so I hope that's not random. I hope that she doesn't hurt me. That she's not some kind of creeper. I highly doubt it. She seems such like a good heart, you know what I mean? You know when you meet someone, if they're good, you know what I mean? Girl, it is a 15-hour drive. So I have a little Corolla. It's freaking amazing on gas, but that's gonna be like 2 stops worth of gas, and that's starting with a full tank. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, it might be ramping back up to at least that first presented or the mean threshold. So let me check out the high to the low of the range that we're in. Yeah, I could see it coming back into that right there, but it's just got to rebalance this. So we know it's going to go into this. But if it doesn't want to go and plant a body above consequent encroachment of that inefficiency that I don't have labeled, then it might stay heavy. But again, we're in seek and destroy, babes. So that means that it's probably going to go make another higher high and make another high on the day. That's not on the day, on the... looking at a 1 minute, it doesn't look like we're going to make another high. They might save that for Friday. And we're already at such an extension today. I could believe it would double. Let me double check. Let me put in a 2100 extension. 2100. Apply, okay. I doubt it. Highly doubt that we're gonna make another high today. It could, but oof. Alright, return back to that first presented fair value gap. Mean threshold, that's good. Yeah, that's an intense drive, but hey, I'm here for it. And yeah, she made a whole story on, or not a story, she made a whole post on it, and so I'm like, okay, so now I'm like obligated to come. So I'm definitely going to go meet my girl. Her name is Misty. I just realized I have a ring light on for no reason. I'm not putting my face on the camera today. So we're going to set that down. Will y'all tell me if that sounds crazy? Am I making a crazy decision to go meet a stranger? Okay. I don't know. Let's see. This was yesterday's first presented, I think. Yep. No, that was this 29th. Okay. So similar to here, how it didn't touch that first presented fair value gap, we might... Oh, never mind. Okay. We are in optimal trade entry right here, coupled with a previous fair value gap, but this could be flipping around to institutional order flow entry drill. I don't know. Coming right at that 50 level of the trading range is not high probability in my mind. We needed to stop 4 times with my Chevy Traverse from Jersey to Florida. 4 times. It's all about the vibe that you get from her. Yeah, I agree. And like literally yesterday, I went live for the first time on my personal account, and I texted her because I have her number, right? Like I actually have her phone number, and I was texting her. I was like, "Hey, so I have a personal account, and I'm live on it." Sorry, I went out. I texted her and I was like, "Hey, I'm live on my personal account. It's this screen name, and don't feel obligated, but come chat with me while I clean my house." And bam, she shows up, and I'm like, I'm going wild because I'm gonna call it my unfiltered Cody, because okay, yeah, we are getting institutional order flow. We took out that 76% level, so it might be ramping up. I'm sitting on my hands until we get further away and confirm, but that is institutional order flow. Could be an easy little lift off. I don't know. I want to see where that one closes in 20 seconds, but I'm just vibing with her and tripping out. Like people come in and out of the chat from the FYP, and I was just throwing down laughing about it because they're in and out, and they would have like some kind of creepy profile picture. I'm like, dude, what's this creepy blank profile picture? You look weird. And I was just having fun, because they're in and out, and they weren't even in the room, and I'm like, oh, what's this? And this one person's last name was like Goings or something like that. I'm like, well, you going somewhere, not in this room, because they had already left. I don't know, but she was there tripping out. We were vibing just by ourselves, and so I was like, yeah, girl, I think I'm gonna come. Even if I don't see you, I want to go to Florida, so we gonna do it. Hey, Kendo, I appreciate you stopping by. And period. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to introduce people that come in and out of the chat like that. It's just too much to focus. Okay, we are standing right on that low end of where I want to be. Yep, it's not doing the things that I like to see. I mean, as far as the OTE, it could be. It's playing a little dirty. Not a little dirty, y'all. It's playing pretty dirty. That market maker is in it today. It's a Thursday. There was the unemployment claims come out, and it was kind of dirty. So, oh my God. Did you see that? It said, yeet. Sam Yates, how you doing, brother? Okay. There's your compo. It is probably going to go up. Unless it wants to stay in a range, but I need to get off the 1 minute, guys. 1 second. I forget. I be living on that 1 minute. Oh Lord, yes, Cody. How in the hell did you not see that? Alright, so it is at 9:50, so we're wrapping up the first 30 minutes of the New York Open. So we're probably going to start seeing some kind of direction or a reversal, okay? So we have to wait and see. Let that, usually it likes to retrace on that range and go to a mean threshold, but it's been kind of tiptoeing around anyway. So I, again, do not like this environment yet. Very, very, very seek and destroy, expanding on those ranges. You can be successful with it, but I wait for things like the break-in character return back into a fair value gap. We didn't get that. It started to right here, but it didn't give a deep enough retracement, and that's whenever I was saying institutional order flow, because the orders just pick up and ramp up. We got to return back to it here, which was good, and at the first presented fair value gap. So that actually is a pretty good solid trade to go from that. But I just, again, my sirens were going off that this is seek and destroy. So we got a pretty good solid closure above that previous swing high of the range. So that could be a good breakout. But so far, we're in summer trading, and my brain always says high resistance, high resistance. I appreciate y'all liking the stream. That helps so much, guys. It is great to have everyone in here today. We're looking at the 10 a.m. candle being printed here in a second, or the opening being that 10 a.m. opening happening. Hey Nicole, thank you for stopping in. I just now saw, I love it when my body double, even if it's over the phone. You know, I didn't even know that that was a thing until she told me what a body double is. And girl, she was like, you could FaceTime me. And I was like, yeah, I might do that later. And then I had posted my story from, or not my story, my highlights from my previous lives. I think y'all saw that. I tagged y'all. But anyway, I put the go live link in there so that if someone were to click it, they're supposed to pay. Well, that's why I went live on my personal, because I was like, I'm gonna see if that actually pays, you know. And that's why I texted her like, hey, come in. And so I didn't get to hear her talk back to me, but oh well. Oh well, I was talking to myself. And it was really fun, actually. I'm gonna call it the unfiltered Cody. What in the world even is that? The 31st. That's the first presented from the 31st. That is a teeny tiny little inefficiency, a tick. That's all it takes for price to want to retrace into that first presented, though. That is all it takes. I mean, you see, and it's been a minute since we've been over there. What is the all-time high? 23,850. Huh. That's a previous month high. Yeah. Let me go to a monthly. Oof. That ain't gonna stay flat. Could be an entry. Maybe. I want it to come back down into this. But Let's see. It gives you that motivation to actually move. It takes like, it's like if someone comes over. Oh yeah. Yeah, girl, and I'm very ADHD. So I've never heard of it, and so for me, I'm like, oh, I love this. Um, but that is new information to me. Calling body doubles, I think that's so funny. Huh? This is interesting. It shouldn't want to leave that flat top, I don't think. There's nothing happening on a 15 minute. There's no inefficiency anyway, other than that pre-market on a 15 minute. So, hey Rob, what? Oh, he gone. Hey Rooted, good morning, sis. Thank you for the daily heart, or whoa, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you stopping in, Shug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We had restarted our stream. We unfortunately got a little strike for drinking coffee this morning on live. Who knew? You cannot drink caffeine to wake myself up. See how it's not going to leave that flat top? See, that could be a snipe, a scalpy. So if we were to get in at that open price to that, that's 21 points. That's a really good trade. Anyway. Oh no, TikTok is hate. Girl, TikTok be crazy. I'm like, Oh! Thank you for the heart puffs and the go populars. I'm I'm like, no, don't do it. No, you don't have to send the gift. But I do appreciate it. So we put the timer on. I was thinking that after this 30-minute window, I really want to get into more focus, which means getting off the stream and relying on, or not relying, focusing in on the actual charts and what I'm seeing. That way I can get some money. I haven't taken a trade since July 17th, and so being on a stream is very distracting, guys. This closing is 632 and a quarter, open 632.50. So that's an inside candle. You're always chilling with me. I'll throw gifts where I can. Yes, ma'am. Always, always. I appreciate you. And the information that you shared with me last night on how to get this live stream set up right. Let's see what's going on. You love the calm music? Good. I've always said that girlfriends should go to each other's houses for a cleanup club. You know what? That'd be really cool, actually. Like, really cool. Yes, we are all for it. Too bad we don't live close to each other. And sorry, we're about 10 points from that. 70. Okay. If you were close by, I'd sign up. Oh. Where are you, Ashley? I feel like I've asked you this a million times, and I'll probably ask you y'all are both gamers too. And I'll ask you another million times probably. New Jersey, yes. I'm writing it down. New Jersey. And Shantae, I never wrote down her thing, but I have it memorized. I just want to know where she's from. Let's see, where rooted. You were you don't have a regular live schedule yet, but where were you from? Philadelphia, not Philadelphia. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the new. Let me see. Boston. That's right. Y'all, I realize I go into so many chats and I've made so many friends. Amy, thank you for coming in. I have made so many friends. I have to start, like, that's why I'm starting to write down everyone. Amy, where are you from, sugar? And when do you go live? Let me check on your profile. I can pin you up if you leave me a comment and let me know. Well, I won't pin where you're from. Let's see. Girl, what does that mean? Oh. How do you say Newark? Newark. Is that how you say it? Let's see. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Amy. Whoa. Chat be chatting this morning. So I didn't know that was a thing. I've never heard that. Are they really rude? Oh, like Newark. Newark. So I am saying it right? You know, I think that's just everybody dysfunctional. I'm not rude. I don't live there anymore, but I'm not rude unless you make me. Exactly, sis. Because I try to be peaceful with everyone, but as soon as I see that you're not like having it, then I'm not gonna have you. And it's as simple as that. Just leave them on mute, babe. That button is so easy to push in our lives. It's just people are scared to do that because of loneliness. But at the end of the day, if you can't be comfortable with yourself, baby, you got to figure out how to be. And I hope that resonates with some people's. I'll be honest, if someone says hi, I don't know, I get weirded out, but I'm okay if I'm in another state. Oh, well, that's hilarious, because for me in Texas, like, literally, it's rude if you don't say hi to someone. I mean, like, literally. Like, it's just common courtesy in Texas. Like, if you're walking by someone, you better make eye contact and you better talk. And if not, you're gonna be judged pretty hardcore. And, I mean, it depends, like, where I'm from, I should say. Oh, you'll be fine if someone sees you in public. You want that. Puerto Rican? Is that what that PR is? Spicy PR? It's like when I visit family in Canada, everyone talks to each other. I love that. Yeah, and see, like, I was talking on my live yesterday about how I went into the store and, like, there was this older lady who needed help getting grocery thing from the top shelf, and of course I helped her, and I'm making conversation, learned about her grandkids, and then just went on my day. You know what I mean? And that doesn't happen in big cities. That Guisado. I'm gonna hit every time. What's guisado? Guisado? Am I saying that right? I'm always saying hi to people and making conversations with randos. Yeah, me too. Stu? Are you talking about Stewie from, what is that, American? No, Family Guy? Guys, I am just not a fan of this market. Do y'all see how it didn't leave that flat top and it literally only did it with the wick and then has since fallen? Ugh. Oh, my bad. So we're getting an efficient marketplace, meaning that the price is, and when I refer to price, guys, I'm talking about the candles in up and down. Okay, up, down, these numbers right here, this is price, and time is left to right. So while we're looking at the candles print, the candles are lapping and covering up price delivery. When you see inefficiencies like open price here, open price here, open price here, it's going somewhere. It's showing true direction, and then it wants to cover that up. While it's doing the cover up, it hasn't left any inefficiencies, right? Other than this blue shaded box right here. It filled that in and immediately rejected. And it did it in a high resistance fashion, overlapping price action and not leaving inefficiencies. One of my girls is Puerto Rican. She came from the Bronx. She has a tiny thing, but she is tough. You know what? I love strong, but tiny but mighty. Tiny but mighty. I love it. Oh, rooted. I didn't see the finger heart. I didn't get to tell her thank you. So Ashley, how old are you? Not to put you on the spot, but we're in here to get, by ourselves, I think. People may be stopping in and out, but oh, okay. So you're 2 years older than I am. We about the same age. That's what's up. Okay, right there. I like seeing that high swept, flat top not left, similar to right here. We may be able to see a continuation to take out that 70. I don't know if I'd put much money on it right now, but I see relative equal lows, an old all-time high. That's a huge important data point to note. I could see price want to retrace or expand, excuse me, down to that downside. But like I said, it hasn't left inefficiencies. It did make a lower low, so until it confirms that break and takes a low, so far we're just literally staying in that midway, that consequent that mean threshold that I was talking about of this trading range. Oh shit, I just realized I need to adjust my high, because technically this is the high and that's the low. Okay, there we go. So we are right in mean threshold for that short right there. Bam. Immediate rebalance to take out that low. You see, this closing price was 93. Open price 93. I sit on my hands on those moments because my first client just scheduled, so I have all the morning to myself to get it done. I love that. What do you do? Are you a work from home? Oh, okay. So that's social services, right? So, oh, I didn't see this on the 5 minute. Oof. I can tell is deflected. Let's see. I help moms that just had a baby and kind of helping them understand the children develop. Oh, okay, and helping them get their life back together after a baby. Okay, that is beautiful, and I love that you're helping out those mothers. Um, yeah, that's awesome. That has got to be a tough job sometimes. I'm sure. I'm sure you have some stories. Okay. Oof, that 1 minute is getting busy. I'm gonna have to clean up my charts. I've been lucky to not have gotten anything crazy as of yet. Okay, well that's good. That is good. How long have you been doing that? Also, I appreciate you sticking out with me and chilling with me this morning. Oh, at a daycare, moved my way up from a teacher to the administrative assistant. Okay, that's what's up. And I'm sure you see a lot of, or that's a lot of babies coming in and out. You know what I mean? So um, that's cool. Okay. Um, you need to take care of yourself. So I understand that one. That's what I did whenever, because I was a teacher. I taught dance, and my last year anyway, I was the, what is it called? Department head or whatever of the dance program. And I literally only did that 1 year um, because I realized, like, this number one, the school that I went to, it was my dream school that I wanted to go to as a child. um, as an adult, mm-mm, I did not want to do that. I realized that it was just not my environment. The support was there. I had friends that worked there, you know what I mean, like actual childhood friends. But I just didn't. I didn't feel it, and I had to take care of myself. I didn't really like. Yeah, and I ended up. I almost quit teaching in the middle of this semester, and then I had. Um, and then they didn't really like how I was being treated. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading your chat. So I don't know. I just had to take care of myself. Ooh, look at that. Oh, maybe I could catch a 70, 80, 90. If it came up a little bit more. I see that flat top though. I could probably. Give me 1 second, Ashley. I might try and do a simulation trade. It is 9:21. We got a good. Yeah, no, I'm too late. It's gonna drop without me. That's okay. We're gonna watch it drop. I'm gonna sit back, but Ashley. So I was like my husband deployed, and I needed a new environment. Oh wow! So you had to deal with your husband being gone, having 3 kids by yourself, while at a position that you weren't really interested in. So that's intense. It did not leave without me, so that's good. Yeah, that's a hard situation to be in, and you were probably by yourself. I mean, did you have support from anyone? Yeah, not a fan of what just happened right there. Not really. Oh, bless your heart. Is he still deployed, or is he still gone? I'm not that person to reach out. Oh, you're not? Oh, you like to do things on your own kind of thing. Oh, good. At least he's back. Beautiful soul. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate the daily heart me. How are you doing, Chica? Oh, 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 oh. She said, I'm going to get you popular, baby. Let's get you on the FYP. We can get you on the FYP. Good morning, sis. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. How was your live last night? Did you get a galaxy? Did you get what? You were looking for a galaxy? She said, my voice is going out. I'm going to get that before I get off this live today, baby. I'm going to get that before I get off this live. Oh, Lord, there we go. So we're looking for that 70. I almost took it, and then I didn't like how this candle rebalanced and printed inside. Beautiful soul, can you share with me in the chat when you go live? I'm writing down, I'm actually starting to document my process here on paper, because I'm realizing it's a lot to keep up with. And there was the trade, guys. Good. Yeah, let me know when you go live. That way I can make sure I can catch as many as I can. And I think it's in your bio. Let me check out your bio. Live, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, Pacific Standard Time to my time. I think that's a 2-hour delay. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, da, 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 da. Thank you for the FYP. I'm just gonna put 6 Pacific Standard Time, and maybe I'll figure that one out. PST. Gotcha. Ashley, thank you for the rose and the co-populars. I appreciate that, sis. Okay, so we may be getting a breakaway gap right here, which a breakaway gap means that price should not return back into it. Okay, this should be a balanced price range now. It spent a lot of time working its way down, and it finally got to an area where it could break away from. Tequila, welcome back. And so what I'm looking for is it not to return to this anymore. We've broken this intermediate term low, okay? This intermediate term low, excuse me, that rebalanced this position. Since we've taken that low and created this imbalance, it should, I would like to see, okay, it maintain heaviness and not return into this position. And so if I don't see that, then that clues me in on, okay, I'm glad I didn't take that trade. Yeah. Oh, so apparently some new tariffs just hit the market. Who knew? Tariffs are a big... Hey, Justin, good morning. My dude, not much. Chilling. I missed this little drop that was going in over y'all. I'm looking, hopefully, that this is a breakaway gap and that we don't come back in here, and that we just keep on falling to the flow. I haven't looked at a daily, to be honest. Let me go look at a daily again. Yeah, we're pretty extended. Could be a fake out right now going on of like, oh, we're going for an all-time high. Just kidding. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Wanting to see that stay open, but we'll see. Nice. Congrats. My kids put this blank away last night, and now I can't find my Clorox wipes, and they are all sleeping. Aww. That sucks. I need some Clorox wipes. You need to come in from New Jersey, take a trip to Texas so I can get some. Alright, not liking that it's wanting to return up. Give me 1 second. Guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Alright. Thank you for sharing out the live. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, you're fine. Thank you. Okay. Justin, what did you do this morning? Like, when did you get in? wrong one. Nice. I was thinking about just taking that short again from 75 down to that 40, but so we're right around midnight ranges from last month before we made the all-time high. We closed up pretty high above consequent encroachment of this inefficiency. It could be gearing back up. What I don't want to see is these highs get taken. If it does, then we could potentially go up higher, but and we have this 5-minute inefficiency. I see the chat. What y'all saying over there? I'm done for the day. About to start going over my review. Okay, good luck on that test today, Justin. I send you all the good vibes. You're gonna do this. You're gonna pass it on the first time. Not spend another $50, and you can pass it. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that you were going to open up your own agency. I mean, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Question for you on that one. Do you have to open up, or do you need to form an LLC with that? Exactly. Good morning, Cheyenne. Thank you for stopping by. And Tequila, welcome back. TTV, I'm tired of this GPA. What is a GPA? Put in the chat what GPA is. Yes, I have 3 LLCs already. One for my wife's business, one for trading, and one a spare one. Okay. I canceled all mine. I was going to keep them and then just transition it over, but I just decided no. Not gonna do that. I may do a trading one later on, but right now I'm not taking trades, so not those kind of trades. Let's see, guys, it is 10:35. The first minute of this 5-minute candle. I've already forgot. What was this close? 64.25 open, 64. So there's no inside candle. Yeah, it's probably going to go a little bit lower, but I don't want to see that intermediate term high taken. If it does, then I'm going to go ahead and close up shop. School, your grade point average makes sense. Do you have Well, she's not in here anymore, but it looked like some kind of gaming or something. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is that the benefits are great, but all right, brother. Good luck. Hey, Kenda, how's it going? I am doing good. Doing good. He said, I need it. You got this. You got this. And you have as many opportunities that you need. Right. They said, good morning. Everybody waking up. All right, bye, man. Everybody's waking up, getting their coffee. It's a Cuban diesel. Cuban diesel. How's it going this morning? Alright, we're in the second half of this print. Oh, good. Good. You need to sit down, chill, and let it just wake you up. My coffee's done. My country accent's coming out. My coffee done got drunk or cold. Oh, Lord, today. Oh, Lord, look at YM. This is the Dow Jones. I'd call that a downtrend. Oh. See, whenever you move instruments, it kind of guides you on where the direction is, because these three, NASDAQ, ES, and YM, they are not the same instrument, but they are correlated. So if one instrument's dropping, you expect the other instrument to do the same thing. If there's a deviation between the two, it guides you onto there's manipulation in the marketplace. This one is gold. Girl, enjoy it while they asleep. Before them kids get up, running around, acting, hooting and hollering, acting crazy. Oopsie. Oh, I see. Yeah, some kids be asking some questions. They want to know. They're curious creatures. You know? Okay, we took a high. I remember I did not want to see this taken. You want to see these left open, right? So we did not get a breakaway gap. Ashley, I think I'm going to make another cup of coffee. It'll be my third one, right? Get this coffee warm again. I will return. I'm gonna light an incense as well. Are you chatting it up over here? Zach Milton, good morning, brother. Good morning. I appreciate the likes on that stream. That helps out so much. And Kenda, I didn't see you sending a rose. And he's gone out of the chat, but I appreciate that, brother. Good morning, good morning. Sorry, I am away making a cup of coffee. I believe that I'm gonna go ahead and light up an inset. Thank you so much for liking out the stream. I appreciate you. Oh, where did I put my inset? Oh, right here. Brother Melton, I did not take a trade yesterday. I did not find a trade that in the afternoon like I was talking to you. Right. Maybe next time I'll get into a trade. I know that I'm pretty particular about whenever I engage in the market, so it didn't hurt my feelings that I didn't. Hey, Misty! Let me see. I am super slammed today, but wanted to come show love and tell you great job. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Misty. I love that. Thank you for posting last night. I started wanting to cry yesterday whenever I read that. I watched that video. I'm like, oh my gosh, how sweet. Thank you for the heart, me. I was thinking, how sweet is this story? And I was telling everybody this morning, like, I really want to go, like, right now to freaking Florida, but I can't just jump up. But I was telling them, you know, I love the connections that we're making, and it's just been awesome to see it. And so I appreciate you sharing that last night. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing today? Yes. Oh, absolutely. It's happening this month. I did. I did see the ducks. Oh my gosh. Where you? Well, I was gonna say where are you gonna hide them, but those are so cute. That's such a good idea. Thank you for the Go Populars. Wow. Yeah, those ducks were super cute, and I love that she puts her hashtags and all of that on there. Thank you for sharing out the live. Um, I love that she put out some put her information on there, and that way it's just a free little fun gift, or not gift, but you know what I mean. I have no idea. I'll just stick them somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all you got to do is go find like a really good public area. Oh my gosh, look at that. You know, where a lot of people visit. Let's see. Yeah, she told me I could add my info to. Good. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's straight up free advertisement, and it's a fun little game. You know. Let's see what is going on. We rebalanced. Just took another low. Oof. Sorry guys, my internet is in and out. I'm gonna have to buy a different animal and send it to her. You know, you know it would be really cute. Since you're in Florida and you think of beach vibes and all of that kind of stuff, a flamingo, a flock of flamingos, like that. It's just, I don't know why that came into my mind, but a flock of flamingos. Uh-huh. That would be funny, because you know, I used to work for a band program, and our parents, we would do a fundraiser, and we would do get your yard flocked, and it would. Sorry, the service went out. Get your yard flocked and pay $20 or whatever. Like it would be donation based, but they would go flock people's, like the kids, and it would split up into sections. So like trumpets and trombones or percussion, the color guard, whatever. They would go. I know, but they would go in and. Hey Jennifer, they would go in and flock their yard, and then it would just be a ton of flamingos in people's yards, and the kids loved it. It was just a really good thing. Jennifer, thank you for those heart puffs. And Mr. Melton, Brother Melton, I appreciate you liking out that stream. I see you. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you doing? What is a booze bags? What is a booze bags? Fun fact, did you know that the mother flamingo loses their color because all of their nutrients are going? I didn't know that. Okay, so flamingos are weird. Like they literally, like the dad will. Okay, it's like the mom puts her head on the dad and is like feeding the baby, but I don't know how to explain that. And I don't know if I want to talk about it on here, but you'll have to look at how a baby flamingo is fed. I'll just say that. Because it is creepy. It looks like the mother is literally eating the dad's head, but it's not. Do you know what I'm talking about? She said LOL, so you know, you probably do know what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, Jennifer. No, Jennifer is awesome. Let's see. Oh, that was my bad. We got you pinned. Ashley's awesome too, guys, but I want to get my girl Jennifer pinned. She goes live in the evenings, and she is a bestie. She's a mom, a teacher. She does beauty. She loves Halloween and coffee. Girl, I just got my cup of coffee done. I'm gonna go grab it. Actually, you should just drop it off at a random girl's house, at random girls' houses from our mom group. LOL. That would be funny. That would be funny. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate those 10K. Get me to 10K. I appreciate the prayer. Haven't had mine yet, so I'm struggling. You know what, girl? You in San Antonio, right? It's 10 o'clock almost. It is almost 10 o'clock, girl. Get that cup in. Let's get this last cup in. Y'all. Uh-oh. My incense didn't. It went out. Y'all, my cup has been overflowing every time I've made it today. That is good. That is some good vibes. Alright, Misty, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm probably going to get off here pretty soon. Oh, Jennifer, you're in New York? Jennifer, why did I think that you were in San Antonio? Huh. I'm going to write your stuff down. When do you go live? Ooh, I'm spilling my coffee. Sorry, I'm lighting my incense up again, so give me 1 second, please. Alright, it should last. It should last. Oh shoot, I am spilling my coffee, guys. Uh-oh. One moment. And that's on my computer. Not good, not good. Let me save my $2,000 computer from dying. Woo! Sorry. My gosh, Cody. I'm making a mess. Alright, let's see. Randomly, but I usually do after 7 or 9. Okay, 7 in the evening. So many people on my lives are from Texas. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I thought you were in Texas. Yes, Ashley's from New Jersey, so y'all are close. Very close. I don't know if it's really that close. Good. What did you look up, Ashley? Whenever I went to New York City about 10 years ago, yes, girl. It's so creepy how they eat or they feed their babies. It looks like it's blood or something dripping, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, it's creepy. You definitely have to come back. I know. I want to so bad because I'm a dancer. I am a ballet trained dancer, and whenever I went with a buddy, and he's not a dancer, but I went and took so many dance classes. It was a struggle, I will say that. Number one, because I mean, dance in New York is huge, right? It's professional, but I didn't feel steady. My balance was completely off. I was off tilt. I felt like the island was moving underneath my feet, and so I just really didn't. I couldn't center myself in New York. I don't know if it was because of all just the environment that I was around. I'm from the country, baby. Like, I am in the sticks, and so that's just my forte, is being in the country, being around trees, hiking, finding rocks. I'm a rock hound, and so being in the city was a lot. That's so awesome. Ballet takes a lot of stamina and strength. I'm always so impressed. Oh my gosh. And whenever you take ballet classes, I mean, it's literal strength training. It's such good workouts. And, yeah. neat. I mean, ballet is amazing. And I will say, as soon as I started taking dance, and actually dancing, it opened up my mind a lot and how I process information. I mean, literal. Like, it opened up how my subconscious reacts to things. Um, and that's why, like, if my nieces and things were younger, I'd be like, and or nephews, um, I'd be like, y'all need to get them in dance classes. And my sister, her name is actually Jennifer, and my little niece Avery, she is in dance now, and so I'm like, get that girl some training. It will help her in the future. Nice. And you said that she started in gymnastics. Isn't that right, Ashley? That's such a good transition. Cheerleading is, I mean, it's the same concept. It's, you have to be in a team, on either, and yes. Um, no, I still have to find something. She's in nothing right now. Okay. Uh, I need to pop out. That's alright. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being here. I appreciate you. And for the heart puffs again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, let's see. So, huh. She's not in anything now, but she is signed up for cheerleading this year. That's good. Um, you could honestly, you could sign her up for just a one ballet class. She's 8, you said. Let me look. Yeah, she's 8. You could sign her up for a ballet class. I mean, and usually it's pretty cheap for one class, but it gets her mind. She is kind of late getting into the game of ballet, at that age, but it's also a really good place to start at that age. But that's also if she wants to do it. But as far as the training and pointing your toes, oh my gosh. Cheer, you still have to point your toes. You have to know where to place your body. And then on top of that, you have to hold the weight of someone else, which typically in ballet, there's not many men, and men are the only ones that lift. Um, but in cheer, she does do that. My problem is to find somewhere that's good and inexpensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the problem up there. There's a lot of competition. I'm sure, like a lot of dance studios, and so I'm sure it is expensive actually. In Texas, I used to own a dance studio, um, and I'll tell you, you have to be cheap in Texas, but up there, I mean, they have people that come in just to dance. You know what I mean? I mean, like that's like literally me. I came to New York just to dance, um, and so that doesn't happen in Texas. And so I did not keep that business open. That one was a flop, unfortunately. But you learn from your mistakes. Most businesses do not, they are not successful, and you learn from your mistakes. My oldest is starting football. Oh my god, football is expensive too. Unless it's a program that, has good, um, what is it, like support, and they have a good booster program that can help pay for a lot of things. Right, right. So I don't know how that works in Texas. You still have to pay, but it depends on the school and how they fundraise. My town is all about baseball and football. Okay. It's interesting because I think of northern areas like New Jersey. I wouldn't think of football. I think of like hockey or something like that being popular, not football. You know what I'm saying? Just because I think of north being cold and this and that, and down in the south, football is just everything. Um, like smelling those turkey legs cooking at a football game in the fall. Oh my gosh. Like that's childhood memories. I don't know if that's anything like that up there, but Oh man, I'm so disappointed that I haven't taken a trade. I need to make some money. I need to make some money. I've never been to a hockey game, and we have a whole stadium here. I grew up in the hood, she said. I grew up in the hood. Well, you know, our environment is what builds us. I have definitely never been to a hockey game either. I don't know if I'd like it, to be honest. It seems very aggressive. Very, very, very aggressive. I'm going to take this one off. And flip it around. I want to see the extension on this one. So one standard deviation is below all of this mess. So it could be gravitating to 480. 80, that's 50 points away. That could be a good payday. Just feel like I'm a little late to that move, unfortunately. So yeah, we're too close to the lunch hour. No trade again today. It's very unfortunate. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow because I need money. Or I'll just go on a trip and just get my mindset back on order. I know for a fact next week I'm not going to do all these lives. I might pop in for 30 minutes, but I cannot do this anymore. I need money. I feel like it's the same as football. The only problem is that we're so close to them in a hockey game. Yeah, I feel that. Not that I've ever been to one, but I mean, you know by watching the video, like those little borders around are intense. When people slam into it, it just seems so intense. Okay, yep. To be honest, by looking at the chart of a daily, I'm like, tomorrow might have a really good solid setup as far as we're extended here, but we're getting a good retracement, so it may want to come back down into this volume imbalance. But what am I looking at there? These two shouldn't be lined up like that. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, these two shouldn't be lined up like that. I need to go to a 1 minute on the 31st. Yes. But what I'm thinking is if it wants to leave this open, tomorrow's candle is going to want to retrace into that, and I could get into a good trade tomorrow maybe. We'll see. Or maybe this afternoon. But I am so sick of being in front of these charts. I know that it says that my time has been an hour and 40 minutes on this, but I've been live since 7 a.m. my time, so that's 8, 9, 10, it's been 3 hours, so that's a long time. I have to do some paperwork, talk to you later. Alright, Love Bug, thank you so much for being here and spending time with me. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later. I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The fuck is this?
I could say I had eggs for breakfast, but you can assume they were scrambled and not necessarily hard boiled. So.
But you still had eggs.
Does that change the fact that you had eggs?
Exactly. So when I said that I feel, hold on, wait, no, yeah. When I said that I basically hear him, you know, but it's
That's not what you said.
feeling.
That's not what you said. You said you listen, and Javez asked you, does he talk to you? And you said yes. And then he asked you, oh, what does his voice sound like? And then you said, oh, wait, well, I guess he isn't actually talking to me. He just implants feelings in my brain.
I didn't say that he doesn't actually talk to me. I said it's more like a feeling.
So does he talk?
Does he actually talk to you?
The way that I interpret his talking is through feeling.
Well, talking is comprised of like intelligible words. Does he speak to you in intelligible words, or is it just feeling?
I have heard a voice before. Go away.
That's embarrassing. Good morning, world. We are live. Just checking it out. Ooh, what did I do? Let me exit out of this. I appreciate y'all. FYP. So far this morning we are chilling. We have gotten off of our live from our other platform. And oh my gosh, I'm glad I said that.